We're more than talented enough to go win games. We have enough depth. We have enough skill. We got to figure it out.
Let's just be real. There has been so much drama surrounding the LA Lakers, it is crazy. We can look at one factor here where everybody was talking about how the Lakers were playing non-shooters in their starting lineup. And I agreed with this take. They were playing Cam Reddish and Jared Vanderbilt in the starting lineup, but ever since the Lakers made a change to the starting lineup, they have been playing pretty decent, going 6-4 in their last 10 games. And what is this change, you may say? Well, it's bringing DAngelo Russell, Austin Reeves, and Rui Hachimura back into that starting lineup. And what does this do? This spaces out the floor for LeBron James. Every team that LeBron has been on has had shooting around him. This gives Bron so much more room to operate in the paint and do what he does best, slash at the rim and give you some amazing dunks. But in today's video, we will be talking about the 3 standout players on the Lakers when they got a huge win against the New Orleans Pelicans, and the latest acquisition of Spencer Dinwiddie and how it could change everything for the Lakers. But first, let's talk about DAngelo Russell, probably one of my most favorite players to watch on the Lakers, and just the way he plays with fluidity and gets to a shot is just something I love to watch. In his last 5 games, he has been stepping it up a notch, averaging 20 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds a game. And just recently, he went off against the New Orleans Pelicans, getting 30 points, 5 assists, and a steal, which is huge. And you may be saying, how is DAngelo Russell playing so well? And when I looked at the tape and the film, he is running much more isolation plays, and the Lakers are relying on self-creation for DAngelo Russell. D'Lo's first play begins with him getting the ball at the top of the key. Then he instantly goes for a pump fake, his defender bites, then he runs right by his defender, then does a pullback. But pause this real quick. Most of us think that after this pullback, DAngelo Russell is gonna shoot the ball. But instead, D'Lo passes the ball to Reeves and zooms right into the paint for an and-one floater. This is absolutely crazy. But it doesn't just stop after that play. Over here, after a mistake by the Lakers, D'Lo gets the ball and wraps around to the left wing. And once he's at that left wing, he hits his defender with the hezzy, and right when his body moves to the right, he goes through the legs and pulls up for a 3-pointer. D'Lo is showing us that he doesn't have to dribble the ball much, and his hesitation moves are insanely special. But there's one more thing that DAngelo Russell does, and this has worked very well with pick and rolls. On this play, as D'Lo's bringing the ball back, he could see that Jackson Hayes is trailing for a pick. So he hits his defender with a double behind the back, and once the ball is going to the left, his defender thinks he's gonna take the pick, but rather D'Lo hits another behind the back, giving him more than enough room to sidestep and hit a wide open 3-pointer. Guys, I'm telling you, this is what the Lakers have been needing from DAngelo Russell. A absolute microwave that can go out there and score buckets, so it makes LeBron and AD's job easier. But this brings me on to my second standout player, and this guy has gotten so much hate, which is so undeserved, and this is Austin Reeves. In a game where the Lakers did not have Anthony Davis or LeBron James, he stepped up against the Boston Celtics, scoring 32 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists while knocking down 7 of his 10 3-pointers, and what do people have to say now? And people were making fun of Rob Pelinka for not making any moves during the trade deadline, but everybody has to realize one thing, and this is you have to build chemistry within a roster to even make it to the NBA Finals. But you guys may be asking, how has Austin Reeves been playing out of his mind recently? And he has learned to play a lot better alongside LeBron James when he got inserted to the starting lineup. And I'm talking about off the ball. He's playing much better there. On this play, Reeves has the ball in the right corner, and what he does is that he passes the ball to LeBron James, sets him a screen so he has a mismatch on Zion in terms of speed, so he can get to his mid-range pull-up and fades away for a wide open shot. And this play is also very similar. Look at this. As LeBron James is bringing the ball down, you could see that Reeves sets a screen on Zion, causing Zion to have to pick up on Reeves again, and Zion isn't fast enough to catch up to him, so Bron gives it to Reeves, and Reeves gets himself a wide open layup. So by these two plays, you guys can see that Reeves is doing something that isn't that common, and he's setting screens. Typically, when you're playing alongside any other player, doing that isn't that good, but when you're doing these screens alongside LeBron James, you're gonna get yourself wide open buckets going into the paint and cutting away for wide open fadeaways. And finally, we have to talk about the third standout players on the Lakers before we move on to talking about the Dinwiddie situation. And we have to recognize the way that LeBron James and Anthony Davis are playing right now. LeBron had 14 assists against the Pelicans, which is crazy. At his age, he's continuously getting better, which I've never seen from a player before. And the way Anthony Davis has been stepping up on the defensive end has been huge. A prime example is against the New York Knicks, where he had 4 huge blocks, which led to getting them a huge victory. But in that game against the Knicks, Anthony Davis only had 12 points. And this shows us a lot. Even when the ball's not going in the bucket for him, he's going to impact the game in other ways. And this is where you need DAngelo Russell, Austin Reeves to really step up. And that's what they have been doing. And it's been leading to way more wins. And I've been realizing it over these last couple of games now that Bron is turning into more of a facilitator to get the other people going on the roster first so that they can get these victories. And it's been working.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'm always looking to get my teammates involved, and defense shifts towards me. I'm always trying to pick apart the defense with the pass. That's just, I mean, that's my DNA when it comes to basketball. So,
but now it's the part of the video where I talk about the Spencer Dinwiddie acquisition, and just recently Dinwiddie got traded for Dennis Schroeder to the Toronto Raptors, and Dinwiddie's expecting the Raptors to buy him out so that he can sign with the LA Lakers. And just recently he was seen sitting next to Rob Pelinka in a Lakers game. But what does this mean for the Lakers? Is Dinwiddie gonna start? Is he gonna come off the bench? And the simple answer to this question is that I don't see Dinwiddie starting. He isn't an exceptional three-point shooter where he's going to space the floor like that. Rather, he could be used as an addition to the bench so that you can provide much more scoring that the Lakers really need. Also, Dinwiddie is a very good playmaker, and when you have a player coming off the second unit like that and really controlling your bench, this is where you can unlock players like Taurean Prince, Christian Wood, and Jackson Hayes to get them more wide open buckets when LeBron James isn't on the floor. This acquisition by the Lakers can change absolutely everything, and I love it. But let me know in the comment section, guys, do you think the Lakers can be a playoff team by the end of the season, or will they just be a play-in team? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. That'll be crazy. I'll catch you guys in the next one.